Hello Internet, and welcome back to Let's Relax with Onyx. And today we're going to be continuing our Digimon World 2 run. And we had a wild ride in the last part, so this time we're probably just going to mostly grind and try and attempt to Digivolve 2 of our Digimon. So let's go ahead and start here. Recap a little bit. So we ended up getting our third Digimon as well as getting Biomon. We got a Snow Agumon. And I'm actually going to show off those Digimon right now. So let's go ahead and press our button here. There we go. Alright. Well, so let's show the Digimon that we got. So we got Bink right here. Bink is our Agumon. He's going to be one of the ones we're going to try to Digivolve today. Here's Nani, our Biomon that we got in our last part. We're going to try and Digivolve her today. And here's Snow Agumon that we had gotten in our last part around the end from a trade of Toy Agumon for Snow Agumon. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to grind some in video and disc domain. And, yeah, we're going to be mostly grinding today. I'm also going to try and see if I can upgrade my Digibeetle a little bit too. Why not? But we're not going to do that just yet. We got to get some money together. So why not do some battling for money and for experience, right? So, alright, let's go ahead and go into disc domain. We're going to be popping between disc and video domain. So this should actually be pretty fun. And, yeah, while I grind and stuff here, I'm going to just talk about some more random stuff about Digimon World 2 that I've learned. Well, first off, you know, there's just a lot of stuff to actually learn about the game, mostly from watching the television show. And the television show was interesting. You know, it was just plain interesting. I'd say, you know, I got more fascinated with the show as the Digimon were able to go into their ultimate stages. Because I guess you could say Digimon started off really slow in the beginning. And I mean very slow. Like, I felt like they were kind of playing it safe too long. And a lot of people back in the past used to try and compare Digimon to Pokemon, aside from the fact that they both end in Mon. But one of the main differences, aside from the digital world versus the Pokemon world, is the fact that Pokemon in the anime tended to only be able to say their names, while Digimon could actually talk regular language. And I guess you could say I kind of bounced back and forth when I was a kid when it came to the anime and Digimon, the anime. I guess you could say I kind of became more in terms of Digimon later on when I started getting tired of the anime. Because I'm more of a fan of the old school Pokemon games. But then there's the Pokemon anime where I'll always think that Ash Ketchum is mentally retarded. And I'm not saying that to offend any people that have mental retardation. I have friends that have mental retardation, and they even believe that Ash Ketchum is a mild mental retardation patient. Because Ash is not the best freaking trainer in the world. He's nowhere near being the best. He's done a lot of really stupid stuff, honestly, to get to what he's gotten. From getting the gym badges and stuff to things like that. The only major accomplishment that I believe that Ash earned was winning the Orange Islands championships. Which, you know, people tend to already remember that. But it seems that Pokemon the anime is trying to make people forget that, I guess, from some posts I've seen on like Reddit and Tumblr and some Twitter posts. But what is it that got me so fascinated with Digimon? I guess you could say, you know, in terms of the television show, first off, don't get it twisted with the game that I'm playing for you right now. I guess you could say what got me into the television show the most, aside from the different varieties of Digimon, was just the fact of the creativity in the writing. I know that there wasn't the American dub and Japanese dub, but this is me talking about both of the dubs of, Digimon, the television show. I enjoyed the writing, not just the animations, but I enjoyed the writing. And Agumon will always be my favorite Digimon. Agumon belonged to Tai, the leader of the Digidestined. And, yeah, I mean, plus, come on, War Greymon? Have you seen War Greymon? That was one bad motherfucker. I mean, yeah, there was like the other Digidestineds too, like Matt and Izzy and Joe and Mimi and Sora. And then later on, Kari. And then, of course, TJ. It was interesting. It was just very interesting. I would say, though, that as a kid, I did have a bit of a crush on Sora. I wasn't much of a Mimi guy. Mimi complained too much. Even in the Japanese dub, Mimi, I felt that she just complained way too freaking much. But, yeah, I mean, it didn't stop there with, like, the first generation of Digidestined, which was the ones I just mentioned. I'd say I got also into, I call it the second season of Digimon, where the leader was Davis, and there was, like, a lot of cameo appearances of the original Digidestined, and then later on down the road, Kari and TJ, they grew up a little more, and they became second generation Digidestined with them. But I'd say one of the most interesting cameos of what I call second season Digidestined Digimon was Mimi, because Mimi, people remembered her as like wearing like a little cowgirl type of outfit. She had the big hat, and her Digimon was Palmon, Digivolved into Togemon. But then you see her when she's grown up a little bit more, and now she has like pink hair. She looks like a Japanese superstar. It's just she has like the little sparkles in her hair. It's interesting. It's just very interesting. Digimon's come a long way since when I first started watching. Now, these days, I just feel like they're sapping so much out of Digimon, adding more stuff to it, that it's just starting to become something that should have died off a long time ago. Pokemon being the same damn thing. I felt that Pokemon should have died off a long time ago. But no, people will do anything for money. But then, like I said, I liked a lot of the writing of the original Digimon seasons that started everything off. I'd say one of my favorite story arcs was, I guess you could say it would be a combination of the Digimon Emperor in Season 2 and the Dark Masters in Season 2 as well. Which Dark Masters, it was basically a group of virus Digimon that were evil, of course, and wanted to enslave the whole digital world. My favorite Dark Master was Machine Dramon, and he's still one of my other favorite Digimon, because if you kind of do a deep dive into the lore of Digimon, basically Machine Dramon is part of the Agumon family, but it's if Agumon did a full Digivolution to Skull Greymon and then Digivolved after Skull Greymon. The way that the Digivolution line goes is that it's Agumon, Greymon, then Greymon gets, what's the word? Infested. Like he gets, he turns into a virus, and he turns into Skull Greymon as his ultimate, and then Skull Greymon, from what I've learned from the lore over many years, he digivolves into Machine Dramon, which I could kind of see that, actually. I could kind of see that. But then, of course, the regular evolution, Digivolution line for Agumon, it's Agumon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, War Greymon. Yeah. But I'd say when it came to Season 1, there wasn't much into it. Because like I said, Season 1's Digidestined, it started off very, very slow. Like, it was just very, very slow. Well, I guess you could also say that, the whole story arc with, Devimon was actually pretty entertaining. No, Myotismon. Myotismon was a pretty interesting, story arc for Season 1 Digidestined. I can get behind that. But yeah, I mean, there was like a lot of story arcs between those two generation seasons and stuff like that. You know, like there was just a lot that happened. I just felt bad that after Season 2, they like completely dropped the whole freaking story arc of what could have happened after that whole stuff with the Season 2 Digidestined, which was led by Davis. You know, it could have been so much more. I say if they did a Season 3 Digidestined of Digimon, they could have gone off of that little cliffhanger they put everything on, but they just completely demolished what was left of that. That's why on like one of my portable hard drives I have all of Season 1's Digidestined, Season 2's Digidestined for Digimon. You know, I watched them, and I liked them. I liked them a lot. Especially the whole situation with the Digimon Emperor, because I guess you could say a Power Rangers type of thing happened with Season 2's Digidestined with the Digimon Emperor, because later on he became a Digidestined as well, later on down the road when he fought through his corruption. It was fun. It was really fun, and plus, you know, Davis's Digimon, which was Vmon, is another favorite Digivolution line of mine. Because hell, Vmon's fucking awesome too, man. I'm telling you. Like, if there was a fight between Agumon and Vmon, it would be a pretty hard battle. But Vmon would probably find some kind of way to overpower Agumon. But I think it would be almost a tie, actually. But it would be a very slim tie, if you catch my drift. I know I'm rambling about lots of random stuff while I'm battling stuff. But, hey, you know, I said I was going to grind. That's what I'm going to do. But when I'm ready to Digivolve the Digimon and everything, I'll get right back into talking about the actual game itself. But yeah, I mean, there was the manga for Digimon. I thought that was pretty interesting as well. There was a lot of stuff that was not in from the manga that was in the Digimon show, which I felt that they should have put more into it in there. But you know, trying to convert something from a book to a movie doesn't always work out. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't. Just depends on what you are trying to accomplish, I guess you could say. But yeah, enough about the TV show. I want to talk about the formula comparison between Digimon World 1 and Digimon World 2. See, Digimon World 1, I still kind of wonder to this day if the games have anything to do with the story lore for Digimon. I keep wondering if it's like canon or not. But the way that it goes in Digimon World 1 is that you are like one of the first humans to go to the digital world, which technically that makes you a Digidestined. But basically you're given like a random Digimon partner. It's either going to be Agumon or it's going to be Gabumon. 9 times out of 10 I always got Agumon, which is freaking cool. But they start off as your starter Digimon, and basically you train them up, and you go and, you know, battle Digimon. Sometimes you even battle some of them where you end up, what's the word, recruiting them to what's called File Island. By the way, let me check over here real quick. Hold on, give me just a minute. I want to look at something real fast. Parts vendor. Buy. Okay, I'm 200 short, so I'm just gonna sell a few of these HP discs, probably. Yeah, I'll sell 2 of those. I want to go ahead and start upgrading my Digibeetle here. Okay, so I got the Lion EG1. I need to go and put that on my Digibeetle, so I'm going to transfer it from my server to my Digibeetle here. Put that in there. I'll put that in there as well. Alright, let's go over here to the mechanic. This is Digibeetle mechanic right here. Basically, you can assemble parts that you get and put them on your Digibeetle, depending on the body type of your Digibeetle. And also you can upgrade your parts too. So probably later on when I get some more bits, I'm also going to upgrade the gas tank, I guess you could say, for my Digibeetle, which is the crab bat one. But I already got the new engine in there. Guess I can go ahead and get myself to the next domain here. And stuff like that. I think I still have the old engine in my Digibeetle inventory, but it's okay. I can just sell it later. But anyways, back to what I was saying though. Digimon World 1 for the PlayStation, it had a similar formula to the old school Pokemon games, where you had a partner. You had a partner to help you out with your missions and travels and stuff and things like that. The only difference is Pokemon, you had 6 Pokemon in your party, while Digimon you only had 1 in Digimon World 1. It had the feel of like a Gigapet, kinda. I always compare it to like a Gigapet, I guess you could say. But wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all, man. I already said this story, but I do want to reference it again. I remembered when I was like dreading playing Digimon World 2 at first, because I thought it was just going to be the same formula as Digimon World 1. I mean, nothing against Digimon World 1, just nothing against it. Sometimes I don't like playing a game of the same formula twice unless it really has good additive properties in it, But when I played Digimon World 2, I instantly got hooked on it, man. Because it's more of like an RPG style, which is pretty fucking cool. I mean, Digimon World 1 had a little bit of RPG in it, but I guess you could say I'm just always into like turn-based battling, where it's like, okay, let me go ahead and set my battle terms up and everything, let the battle simulate. That's usually how it was. Final Fantasy was very similar to that, turn-based strategy, but as you can tell, there is a complete difference between the turn-based battling strategies of Digimon World 2 and that of Final Fantasy. I do love Final Fantasy. It's not a relaxed game to me though, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. I do like Final Fantasy. It's a very interesting experience, especially the old school games. Very, very good experience, honestly. But it's not a relaxed game. This is a game I could just lay on my side with a controller and just play it and just not get bored. And even if I yawn sometimes while playing a game, that doesn't mean I'm bored. It might just mean I'm getting like a little bit of mental fatigue, but I never get bored when I play this game. I never do. Like, I could go a whole damn day playing this game. And honestly, I have. I have actually gone many days just playing this game, learning more about this game, writing down my theories on this game, writing down my discoveries. I always like discovering new things. Hey, you never know. I might learn something new in this playthrough. You never know. You never really know these days. Especially the fact, every time when you come in and out of a domain, unless it's a set domain that's based on the lore of the game itself, if it's like just a random domain, the maps are always different. You probably noticed that by watching me play this already. The maps are always different every time when I come in and out of the domain. It's an interesting experience. No one will truly know all of the different designs of all the domains. Unless, like I said, unless it's a set domain where the map will always be the same. Just like our first domain we went to when we were doing our training with Mr. Zudocorn. In that particular situation, the domain itself was set. It was set in a tutorial aspect, which is how you're going to see some other domains in the story here. Some domains are randomly generated, but some are literally set. They're just set to just be a certain way. The Digimon placings may be different. They might be different. But, you know, it would still be the same map design, you know. But, let's see what's going to be over this way, actually. Alright, there's the exit floor tile. We have a Tapermon there with Tento. We're going to fight it. And, I have a set plan in my head, how I'm going to play most of the beginning of this game. It's going to be around the middle where it might get a tad bit challenging and a tad bit lengthy. I don't know if I'll cut out like some of my long-term grinding or not. I don't really know yet. I might not. It really depends on how long it goes. But there's going to be some moments where it's going to take a lot of long hours of grinding. And I'm going to tell you that. Because there's some moments where, you know, you'll run into a boss that he'll take you by surprise. And most definitely there are going to be bosses in this game that might overwhelm me, but not to the point where it's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. It's going to be more like, oh shit, you know, how am I going to set things up? You know, because when it comes to Digimon World 2, I tend to always know what to do. It's all about executing it in the right way. Like, for example, one of the easiest boss fights, you know, if you grind the right way, was going against Hagurumon of SCSI Domain. If you get your Digimon to level 6, okay, you should be able to take him on with the power boost that he has in his room. But if you were to go against him at, like, let's say a level 4 Digimon, yeah, you would have to use some heal items for that battle. I never really recommend going into Hagurumon's fight with just one Digimon. If you really want to do that, there is a way to do it, but it is very time consuming. Well, it's not that time consuming, but it's time consuming at the same time. The only way to get rid of really Hagurumon with just one Digimon without having any issues at all is literally getting Agumon to level 11, digivolving him into a Greymon, and just going in there. That's the only way I would put it. Because, like I said, because Hagurumon is a machine-type Digimon, and he was on a machine-type specialty floor, he had not only an attack boost, but he had a defense boost as well. And you had to break that boost. If you don't break that boost, you will be stuck. Okay? You will be stuck in that one little spot in his battle. And last thing you need is to be stuck in a battle, which that may happen. Yeah, that may happen in some of your boss battles that you get yourself into in Digimon World 2, man. I'm telling you. They're not all easy. There's some that are if you do the right grinding. But there is totally a lot of battles where they are not easy at all. They will whip your ass. Especially when you deal with boss battles where it's a full field. Where, oh shit, let me get rid of that little window right there. Give me just a second. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to edit that out. It's just my little malware bytes thingy. Okay, anyways, when it comes to boss battles, it's not just always one Digimon you gotta fight. Sometimes you gotta fight a full party of Digimon, which means 3 on 3. If you have 3 Digimon of your own, it's gonna be 3 on 3. Sometimes it's just 2 Digimon. Sometimes it's just 1, and it's a really strong fucker. There's even like secret battles too in Digimon World 2, which one of them I will show it off later on when I get to that part of the actual game. I will show that off, but it won't be happening anytime soon. But basically my goal in this part here will be basically digivolving 2 out of the 3 of my Digimon. I want to at least digivolve Agumon and Biomon. But cause I already know for a fact that I won't be able to digivolve Snow Agumon in time. But I don't want to make this too long of a part. It might go over the hour. If it does, I'm sorry. You know, you're just relaxing with me. You know, when relaxing with me, there is no time limit. I always have fun. I'm having fun while talking to you guys. You know, that's what I do. Let's see. This is Toy Agumon right here. Let me just get rid of this little bastard. There we go. But yeah, it's very interesting. Okay. Now, I did want to talk about Digimon levels a little bit more in this part. First off, you know, when a Digimon hits level 11, it's really important to digivolve that Digimon as soon as it hits that level 11. Unless you have a second Digimon that doesn't need that much experience to go up that one more level. If that's the case, you know, do your math in your head, see if you can actually pull it off. It is always important to digivolve your Digimon at the actual level it's supposed to digivolve. Because for one, let's say Agumon's going to evolve into a Greymon, okay? If I evolve him at level 11, when he hits level 12 as a Greymon, he'll get his champion move, okay? But let's say I digivolve Agumon to Greymon at level 12. Okay? Let's just say that I do that. He will never get his champion move. You have to digivolve him at the respected level that he is to digivolve at. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Same with digivolving a champion into an ultimate, okay? If you don't digivolve that champion at level 21 to turn it into an ultimate, you could miss out on its ultimate move. And as you go up into higher levels and stuff and Digivolution forms, you get stronger attacks, which tend to take a lot of MP out of you. But it's always important to digivolve them at the right time. It really is. And I've made mistakes in the past doing that. And also, another good thing actually about Digimon levels is that when you digivolve that Digimon to, like, let's say Agumon digivolves to Greymon and he learns his champion move. Don't get rid of the rookie move. Save the rookie move, just in case. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you do DNA digivolving, like let's say, you know, you want to DNA digivolve 2 champion Digimon, okay? First, number 1 rule is you cannot DNA digivolve 2 rookie Digimon. Because rookie Digimon is that base form. There is no baby forms in Digimon World 2. You can the lowest ranking that you can DNA digivolve a Digimon is at champion. 2 champions, you know, make a rookie. Okay, 2 ultimates make a champion. You know, 2 megas make an ultimate. That's it. Now let's say you have a mega and an ultimate. Okay, if you DNA digivolve a mega and an ultimate, basically it'll turn into a champion. Okay, like let's say you have a mega and you have a champion. All right, it will revert to a rookie. Now, on another important thing though about DNA Digivolution that I've seen a lot of people get wrong in the past when I used to play this, man, is when you DNA Digivolve 2 Digimon, make sure the strongest Digimon is the first one that you choose for that DNA Digivolution. Okay? If you choose the weakest Digimon of the 2 as your first choosing for that thing, you will not get the stat boost that you will get from DNA Digivolving. I've made many mistakes in the past doing that. I'm dead serious. You'd be surprised what stupid shit I've done in this game just to experiment, man. It's just fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, you know, and no return. Plus, also, when you do certain DNA Digivolutions, sometimes you can unlock secret Digimon, which actually, I won't spoil it just yet in terms of the Digimon used for it. But in this playthrough, I will be getting a secret Digimon, and it will be a very wild ride when that happens. Because I know a lot of different combinations. Like I even know how to, like, let's say you have a Digimon, right, that has a move that you want, but you don't want to get stuck in what's called a continuous Digimon chain. A continuous Digimon chain is basically when you are stuck in getting the same form that you don't want in a DNA Digivolving formula. Okay, and those usually consist of bug type Digimon like Tentomon, Kabuterimon, Mega Kabuterimon, Hercules Kabuterimon, where if you combine that Digimon with any random that you have, 9 times out of 10 it will turn into a Tentomon or a Kunimon. You know, Kunimon's not a bad Digimon, but it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. But like, let's say you want to avoid that. Okay, let's say that you have a data type. Okay, let's say you have a data type that has a really good move that you want, but you don't want it to be on the Digimon that you have it on. You want to have it become something different. Well, keep this little formula in mind. Okay, vaccine plus data equals data. Data plus virus equals virus. And virus plus vaccine equals vaccine. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, all right? Just keep that in mind and you'll be fine, okay? But that also goes with the whole thing with the guard teams in Digimon World 2. Is when it comes to guard teams and you do DNA Digivolving, okay? If you try and DNA Digivolve, like let's say, yeah, we're in the Gold Hawk, okay? We're in the Gold Hawk guard team. Let's say we want to try and DNA Digivolve a vaccine and a data type. They will not let you do it. They will not let you do that DNA Digivolving at all. And it's simple because it doesn't come out as a vaccine type Digimon, okay? Because the Gold Hawks are vaccine type, team, okay? Okay, and then up there will be the boss. I'm going to exit out and come back in. Okay, so when it comes to Gold Hawk, you can't DNA Digivolve vaccine in a data, okay? Same with Blue Falcons. Blue Falcons, they are a data type team. If you try to DNA Digivolve a data and a virus, they will not let you do it. They will not let you do that shit. Seriously, they will not let you do it. And then same if you go to the Black Sword. By the way, I think I have enough where I can upgrade some stuff. Let's go do some stuff. Hold on. Let me sell my engine here. I'll get back to it in just a minute, guys. Let me sell my engine here. I'll sell that. That should give me enough. I'm gonna try and upgrade my Crabbat 1 into a Crabbat 5. So let's see, upgrade. Okay, yeah, should be able to. Okay, got a 2. Got it 3. Got it 4 and 5. Awesome. So now my gas tank is at 500 instead of 100. So that means I won't have to use really that many EP packs as I have been lately. So that's a good thing. That was a good upgrade. I'm glad I had just enough bits to do that. But anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. Okay, so the Black Sword team, they're a virus type. Okay? So that means you cannot do a DNA Digivolving of a virus type Digimon and a vaccine. Simply because the result would come out as a vaccine type Digimon. Will not let you do it. The only DNA Digivolutions they'll let you do is if the result of that DNA Digivolution comes out as the actual type of that guard team. But later on down the road, you'll find a way to DNA Digivolve any type of Digimon. It happens around the middle of the game. But that's why when I say to you that choosing the right guard team in the beginning is important, I'm not fucking around when I say that. Because it highly affects what your Digimon team will be. Okay? Like, it seriously will be down to that. Because as you probably noticed, we find more vaccines and viruses than data types. And plus, the data types that you find, like Crabmon and Gabumon lately, they're not really that good. And when you try to do a DNA Digivolving of their Digivolution lines with your starter, because you get a Patamon, as you know, it won't really be that good. I mean, unless you're into those Digimon families that your partner would turn into. If that's the case, then yeah, completely go for it. But there's a reason why I would choose either the Black Sword or the Gold Hawk. Gold Hawk, I tend to choose literally 90% of the time. 90% of the time, I'll choose the Gold Hawk. And then there's I'd say maybe 8% of the time, I'll choose Black Sword. But then there's that 2% where I'll do the Blue Falcons just because I think Cecile is kind of cute. The guard team woman. But, because I'm not much of a fan of data types. Unless, well, it really depends on the situation. Because there's some data types that are really, really good. But I'm more into virus type Digimon and vaccine. Hence why my favorite virus type Digimon, I would have to say it would be Machinedramon. I like Machinedramon. Even Skull Greymon, man. I'm going to tell you. Skull Greymon and Machinedramon, those are my dudes right there. When it comes to vaccine, There's quite a few of my favorites in Vaccine. I'd say if I was to choose like megas, I'd have to probably say Wargreymon, Omnimon, Imperial Dramon. That's a good one. But then that leads me back into Virus because I have other favorite ultimate Digimon that are Virus, like Mega Dramon and Giga Dramon. Only problem is Mega Dramon and Giga Dramon are only ultimate type Digimon. They don't have Mega forms. You'll run into that quite a bit, where there'll be some Digimon that just don't Digivolve. They just don't. They don't have anything left in the family, you know. And there is of course like some Digimon that are very grotesque, like Numamon, which is basically a giant green slime Digimon with big googly eyes that come out of its head. And Sukamon. Sukamon is basically he's a shit Digimon. Yep. He's a shit Digimon. He's literally in the shape of a poop emoji. Yeah. He's basically the poop emoji. Plus, at the same time, if you play Digimon World 1, you wouldn't have to find like a porta potty for your Digimon if it like just so happened to turn into a Numamon or a Sukamon, because Numamon and Sukamon, because they're made out of waste, they can consume their own waste. Yeah. They eat their own shit. There you go, everybody. You learn something new. They become their own actual porta potty machine. Ha ha ha. But yeah, I mean, but back to Digimon World 2, like there's a lot of like Digimon that are just unique in their own way. Like for example, you know, like there's the three strongest megas, which is Omnimon, I think it's Bahumon, and Diaborumon. Omnimon is basically, in the Digimon lore, not the game, but in the Digimon lore, there's a fusion Digivolution between Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon, and it becomes Omnimon, or Omegamon. Whichever name you want to call it, it's the same damn thing, okay? I call him Omnimon because that's what I call him. That's what I call him from my childhood, and that's what I'm going to continue to call him. He is Omnimon. That's it. Okay? And Diaborumon is the strongest virus. If you remember the names of Omnimon and Diaborumon, you'd probably remember them from the Digimon movie. In the beginning of the Digimon movie, Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon do a fusion Digivolution to become Omnimon, and they're fighting a deadly virus on the internet called Diaborumon, which is basically a Digimon that was born in the digital world and a corrupted version of it. And of course Omnimon succeeds, okay? But yeah. Then there's Bahumon. Bahumon, he's interesting. Like the way he looks like somebody from the Garurumon family or the Leomon family, maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know much about the lore of Bahumon, but he just looks like somebody from that family line, just the way he looks. I don't know much about him. All I know is that he's the strongest data. Now, when I say strongest, that definition can be stretched in many different ways. I guess you could say they're like not really gods in the game, but, and I can't really say well known because they're not well known. I guess you could say the most unique. But if you were to put them on a list of like opinionated best Digimon of that type, Omnimon, Diaborumon, and Bahumon. You know, if you want to really get into that groove like that. But of course, like I said, the definition of strongest, can be stretched in different ways. Are they strong in terms of, assisting? Are they strong in terms of attack? Are they strong in terms of defense? Are they strong in terms of speed? Can they recover faster? Just things like that. Okay, so Bink just made level 10. We're almost there. We just got to get, at least Agumon to level 11 and Biomon to level 11. And yeah. But anyways, there's like tons of different Digimon out there. Okay? Like there's Digimon that are strong in terms of regular attacks. There's some that are strong in terms of best counter attack, best interrupt attack, best assisting moves, like healing HP or reviving other Digimon. Because if you want to say reviving other Digimon, that would probably go with Phoenixmon. Phoenixmon, he has, a little, I think it's called the Phoenix Flame. I think that's what it's called. But it basically can revive one Digimon that is fainted on your team. So there's that. Many different healing moves. I can't really name them all because there's like tons of them. Oh my god. There's also like Digimon that are good in terms of like boosting attack or boosting defense or boosting your speed. There's also Digimon that are really strong in terms of group attacks. I'd say one of my favorite Digimon that has a really strong group attack is Myotismon. Myotismon is what's called the Grizzly Wing. It's basically a big swarm of bats, and they attack all Digimon on the opposing team. One of the strongest group attacks I've seen. And not a lot of group attacks are strong. No. Agumon missed, okay. Yeah. That definition can be pretty stretched, though. Plus, just some of the megas that are in Digimon World, too. They're really good. Oh, yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about when it came to DNA Digivolving. When it comes to DNA Digivolving, also, the Digimon that would come out of the DNA Digivolving would get all the attacks that were learned from both the first Digimon and second Digimon, as long as you kept those attacks with that Digimon. Because some people like to delete like rookie moves and stuff like that. And let me tell you, honestly, I know that depending on the rookie that you get, it'll learn its own move, its own rookie move, and that's fine. But at the same time, don't delete rookie moves. You don't want to put yourself in a bad situation where you don't have options in terms of attack. You don't want to get yourself stuck. And I've been stuck before. Oh god. There's been days where I've been stuck with nothing but an assist move. Because yours truly was so dumb that he got rid of an attacking move. And I was like, fuck. But yeah, like I said, I know a whole lot about this game, man. As you can see, I know too much. But the word too much can be stretched as well. I think while I do some more battling here, I'm going to get some more of my drink. I am drinking, what am I drinking? Oh yeah, I'm drinking some tea. I'm drinking some Earl Grey tea right now. I'll take a little sip of that real quick. Alright. Nice and warm. I also like chamomile tea too. Chamomile tea is really nice as well. But I will say that I am a sucker for a nice hot cup of Earl Grey, man. I'm telling you. I learned about Earl Grey tea from Jean-Luc Picard of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Stuff is absolutely amazing, dude. I'm telling you, that stuff is absolutely amazing. Oh my god. Plus, it really warms your soul when you drink some, too. I'm very surprised this Gatsumon right here, the green one, he's not using his assist move. No, it's not an assist move. It's an interruption move. He has an interruption move called Life Shield, which basically it lowers the targeted Digimon's tech power, which makes your attack not as strong. I just noticed that this green Gatsumon has not used that at all. He's mostly attacking with his default move, which is Bolt Strike. It's entertaining, to say the least. I'll say that. It's entertaining. Alright. So let's see what we got here. See what else is going to be on this floor. Let's go right. Alright, so we got a Gazi and Giza. Gonna take him out. Alright. Do the Pepper Breath on Gazi. We'll do Spiral Twister on Giza. Do Hail on Giza. Not bad, not bad. Alright, 20. Cool. Alright, and then Agumon's gonna finish it off. Here we go. Alright. And just another reminder, these may be some easy fights I'm going through right now, but that's the way that the game tricks you. The game tricks you into a false sense of confidence until you fight that boss on that floor. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, let's battle these. Booty man and Snoog Booty man. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I guess while this is going on, it's starting to get a little bit hot in my room. I should turn the fan on me a little bit here. Alright, that's much better. Okay. Okay. So let me know in the comments down below what you're drinking right now. Like I said, I'm drinking a nice hot cup of Earl Grey tea. Don't really usually drink tea that much. I usually drink either water or soda. Sometimes hot cocoa or coffee. Okay. That's acid right there. Now when it comes to acid, it's not always yellow. There's different colors as you go on in the game. That was antifreeze. I'll talk about that in a second. But basically you can get like tires for your Digibeetle later on down the road. And it'll help you go through acid. So that's pretty cool. And then the antifreeze that I got, it's a status effect healer. It helps with paralysis when you get paralyzed. So there's that. Okay. Do some rock fist. Okie dokie. I'm just watching this. He's gone. Alright. So Spiral Twister and Rock Fist on Gaburimon takes him out, and one Pepper Breath from Agumon on Snow Gaburimon takes him out in one hit. Okay. At least until the next mission after these two domains are cleared out. Alright. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Alrighty then. All I gotta do now is just get Bink and Nani up to level 11. Not DNA Digivolve. Digivolve both of them, and then probably into my next part, we'll go straight for the boss. We'll just go straight for that boss. I'll choose which domain I'll do that in, you know, on my own. Not sure which one I'll choose. Really depends. Alright. Because I think in much later parts, I will cut out some of the grinding that I do. Because there's going to be some moments where it's going to require a whole lot of grinding. Which, if I was to keep them in and show them on YouTube, it would go through so many parts and I'd probably run out of stuff to say. But, I'm not gonna... Like, there's going to be just some moments where it's going to be like hours upon hours upon hours of grinding. But in this particular situation, the grinding, I can show it here. But, it's not that bad, though. It's not that bad right now. It's going to get much lengthier as time goes on. Okay, we're going to go down this way. Okay, that's a dead end. Alright. So we fully checked out this place. Chucked. What the fuck is a chucked? I'm crazy. Alright, we're back at this room, so we may as well just exit out of here, because right after this room is when the boss room comes. You could call it my own little tamer's hunch. It's an interesting hunch. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know. I would say I'm just going to edit that out, but I'm probably just going to keep it in. Alright, so we're going to pop right back in there. Get them up to level 11. Because when I have a set goal for something, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to accomplish that goal, no matter how long it takes me. So in this particular situation, I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to digivolve these two Digimon and get them as a champion. Even if they have their rookie moves, like, you know, their attacks, their rookie attacks, I don't care. I just want them as champions. Okay. Where is this gonna lead me here? Oh, shit. Why not? I don't care. I want to battle something. Bring it on, Betamon. We'll have Snow Agumon take care of you. Alright. Alright, Agumon's getting close. He just needs a couple more battles. And depending on where Agumon's experience is to get to the next level will depend on if I'm going to just leave Digivolve Agumon and come back, or if I just want to battle a little bit longer, get Beomon to level 11 and just Digivolve them both at the same time. I'm going to try and see if I can go for that second option. You know, kill two birds with one stone, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that goes well. I'm really hoping that goes well. Alright, Agumon's getting close. You're getting close, Bink. You're getting close to Digivolving into a strong Greymon. Alright, let's battle this Snow Gaburimon. Let's go, blue boy. Iceman. Just do Agumon, just end it there. Alright, he's out. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so technically it will take a Betamon battle to get Agumon up there. So I'm just going to just battle this Betamon. I mean, might as well, right? Might as well. Might as well. Alright. Give orders. We'll just have Agumon do it. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Got him. Alright. Cool beans. Cool beans. Yes. Alright, let me think about this. Okay, so he's not level 11. It will take 24 to get 9 and 10 at 11. I can do it. It won't interfere with Agumon. Okay. So now we're just going to just find a few more battles so we can get Nani up to level 11 and Digivolve her. That shouldn't take too long, depending on the battles that get put in front of me. Down. Yep, he's down. Get down there. Alright. How many more battles? Okay. It's probably going to take about 3 or 4. About 3 or 4. Yeah, you stay over there, Betamon. I want some stronger battles here. It's going to take maybe between 3 or 4 more battles. Gazimon and Gizamon. Let's go. and then I'll show people what the digivolving and DNA digivolving looks like. Even though we're not going to be doing any DNA digivolving, but I just want to show what the stuff looks like when that happens. And then when we're done digivolving our Digimon, that's probably how I'm going to end it for this part. Because in the next part, we're going to be going straight for them bosses, man. We're going to be whooping some ass, man. Gonna be whooping some ass, man. Doo doo. Cause they's a mash man. Doo doo. Hi. All right. I was about to sing a song I shouldn't be singing right now. About to sing me some Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass Man up in here. Okay, if that's the experience I keep getting, it's gonna take one more battle then. Okay. Who's gonna be the lucky Digimon that's gonna try and take me on? Who's it gonna be? It's going to be a Snow-Gabiri man. Alright. Snow-Gabiri man and Gabiri man. Let's do this shit. Yeah, it's like the Gaburimon, their faces look like Dashi XP when he's playing that Super Mario Maker. He's like, oh! Fuck that boo. Oh! I don't know what came over me right there. That was pretty fucking funny. He's like, oh! Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. So we got Nani up to level 11. Let's get our asses out of here and go to do some Digivolving. Yeah. Let's do that shit. Or as Dashi would be, he'd be like, without further ado, let's do this shit. Yeah. I don't know. I'll watch me some Dashi. Don't judge me. Don't judge me at home. I'll watch me some Dashi XP games, man. But don't judge me. Dashi's fucking amazing, okay? He's fucking amazing. Don't judge me. Alright, so let's go to the Gold Hawks here. I'll show you the Digivolve place. So up here, you'll notice the 3 rooms. We're going to be going to the one on the left over here. This takes us to the Digivolving room. We're going to go talk to Agumon right here, the mascot. There are many rules on how we Digimon Digivolve. Like when I Digivolve, I almost always will become Greymon. It's common for a Digimon to Digivolve into one that's similar to the original. But if you keep Digivolving over and over, well, try different things. Not always. It's not always good to keep trying different things, but okay. So let me show you how this works here. So we'll go to Digivolve first. I'll show you Agumon here. So let's go there. You'll notice I have the 3 Digimon here. These are the 2 I was going to be Digivolving. So as you notice, there's EL, which is level 11. Then there's DP right there beside it. DP stands for Digivolution Points. And depending on how many of those you have, is what Digimon your Digimon might turn into. Sometimes it's good to have more. Sometimes it's bad to have more. Sometimes it's good to have less. Sometimes it's bad to have less. And sometimes it just doesn't fucking matter at all because some Digimon have just one line and that's it. So we now have a Greymon named Bink. Bink has Digivolved into Greymon. And Greymon's looking fucking awesome as hell. So now we're going to go to Nani here. And we're going to Digivolve Nani into Airdramon. Now if I had more DP points, Airdramon could turn into a Birdramon or a Saberdramon. But because this is, you know, a Biomon we just got, its default form is Airdramon. And Airdramon's not a bad Digimon. It's useful in its own way. So that was Airdramon right there. So that's pretty cool. We now have our 2 champion Digimon. So we'll be able to stand a chance against the boss. And also here, you can't Digivolve yet because our level is 9. It's not 11. So, okay. This is DNA Digivolving. I'm going to do this for a reason, just so you know. Can't DNA Digivolve Digimon at rookie level, because the rookie level is the base level. You can the lowest that you can do a DNA Digivolving of is 2 champions. That's it. That's all. Nothing less than that. Nothing less than that. So we're going to get out of here and we're going to save the game. So I want to let people know, thank you so much for coming. If you enjoyed what you saw today, click that like button, leave a nice positive comment down below if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, please follow the channel. There will be more stuff coming out in the late future, so I hope that you will join me for that. So everyone watching, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your friendly neighborhood game machine, and this was Digimon World 2. And until I see everyone in the next video, or live stream, or Let's Relax with Onyx video, peace out and happy gaming, my friends. Peace out and happy gaming.